Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Edmond Mendaros. And for today's quick tutorial guys, I'm going to show you on how to set up Shopee affiliate programs, payment details. So since meron na tayong konting extra income dito sa Shopee affiliate, so kailangan na nating i-set up yung ating payment details. Kung paano ba natin yan i-set up, and then stay tuned ka lang para malaman ang buong process at start na natin. So una, kailangan ay nakapag-create ka na rin ng iyong Sibang accounts, yun yung gagamitin natin. And then open lang natin ang ating Shopee application, so tap mo lang yan. At dito sa baba ay kailangan mo lang i-select dito yung me, yung ating Shopee profile, so click mo lang yan. And dito sa ating Shopee profile, and then next step ay kailangan mo lang i-select dito yung affiliate program, so click mo lang yan. And since meron na rin tayong konting extra income dito, so kailangan na natin itong i-set up para makuha natin or matransfer natin yung ating income dito. Kung paano ba ito i-set up? So dito lang sa baba ay kailangan mo lang i-select dito yung account, so click mo lang yan. And dito ay makikita mo yung Go Settings, so itap mo lang yan. Okay, so step 1, yung ating beneficiary info dito sa payment settings. So dito sa account type, so meron ditong tatlong account type, local individual, overseas individual, local overseas enterprise. Okay, so since dito tayo sa Philippine citizens registering your personal account, so isilik mo lang dito yung local individual and itap mo lang dito yung confirm. And dito naman sa age, so adult or minor, select mo yung adult. And dito sa ating payment currency, yung ating Philippine currency, and yung beneficiary full name, so ilagay mo lang dito yung full name, and then yung beneficiary phone numbers na registered, so ilagay mo lang dito. And then once na fill out mo na to lahat, and then dito sa baba, ay kailangan mo lang itap dito yung next. And then ito yung step 2, bank info. So nire-record ni Shopee yung kailangan nating i-set up dito na as primary bank account ay yung Cbank account. So, kailangan mo lang mag-create ng Cbank account para ilagay natin dito sa primary bank account for efficient and secure transactions. Set your Cbank account as your primary bank to ensure smoother processings and minimizing any potential delays. And then, so makikita mo dito yung bank name. So, i-click mo lang yung arrow na yan. And then, hanapin natin dito yung Cbanks. And then, select lang natin yan. And dito sa ating bank branch name ng Cbank, so lalagay lang natin i-fill out. Ayan. So ang Cbank bank branch name ng Cbank ay yung Cbank Philippines Incorporated and then yung head office. And then dito naman sa bank address, so fill out lang natin. Ang address naman ng Cbank ay yung Barangay 32 Rizal Street, Pagsanhan 4008 Laguna. Yan yung ilalagay natin. And then yung bank account natin and yung bank account number, so enter lang natin. Okay, so make sure na tama lahat yung ilalagay natin dito. Double check lang para maiwasan yung mistake. And then once nilagay mo na yung bank account number mo, ang susunod yung proof of bank account ownerships. So ang gagawin mo dito ay kailangan mo lang i-screenshot yung homepage ng yung Cbank account. So tap mo lang dito yung upload. And then select lang natin. Ayan. So makikita nyo dito na na-upload na yung ating bank account ownerships. Yung pinakauna lang yung homepage ng kapag inopen mo yung Cbank account applications mo, screenshot mo lang yon. So makikita mo dito yung name and then yung Cbank account. Screenshot mo lang yan and upload mo dito. So dito naman sa secondary bank account, and then ito is optional lang naman. Kung gusto mo itong ilagay or fill out, pwede naman yan. And then once na complete mo na yung Cbank details, dito sa baba ay tap mo lang dito yung next. And step 3, ito na yung tax info. So, basic qualifications documents. Kapag BIR registered ka, i-click mo lang dito yung yes. Kapag hindi naman, i-select mo lang dito yung no. And then, dito naman sa BIR registered terms, kapag unregistered individual tayo, so may mga i-consider natin na informations na kailangan natin basahin dito bago natin i-click yung okay. So, you are authorizing Shopee Philippines to deduct necessary government fees from your payout. And then once authorized, commissions breakdown will be sent in a form of payable invoice indicating your gross payout, necessary deductions, and your final net payout. And then by clicking submit, you are agreeing that this will certify as your acknowledgement received for all future payout transactions. And i-click mo lang dito yung okay. And next step, ito yung beneficiary permanent address. So, fill out lang natin yan. Okay, so once na fill out mo na tong beneficiary permanent address, so kailangan yung address mo dito ay tugma dito sa ating ilalagay or isisend na primary valid ID para mas mabilis na ma-approve. Okay, so valid ID, isa lang naman yung hinihingi dito. So, take a photo and then use camera. So, ang gagamitin natin ay yung ating Philippine National ID. So, click mo lang tong camera. Ayan. So, makikita mo dito na na-upload na natin or na-capture na natin yung ating primary ID. So, pwede mo itong i-retake kung gusto mo ng mas malinaw or gusto mong ayusin, pwede naman. And the next step, ito naman yung name of taxpayer. So, click lang natin yan. Enter lang natin ang ating full name. And then yung ating TIN number. So, nire-require na rin yung ating TIN number. Okay, so double check lang yung name of taxpayer, yung full name. And then yung ating TIN number, so ilagay lang natin dito, double check ulit. So dito sa DTI registration, so Department of Trade and Industry, registration is only for mandatory for sole proprietor with trade name. So pwede mo naman i-fill out dito. So since wala naman tayong DTI registrations, so i-skip na lang natin dito. So dito naman sa VAT qualifications documents, and then dito sa tax registrations, ay select mo lang dito yung non-bettable mga kaibigan. And then ang susunod, i-click mo lang dito yung submit. And then confirm to submit after current submitted information is valid. Changing info may affect payment process. So i-click mo lang dito yung confirm. And submitted successfully, your submission is under review. So kailangan na natin hintay na ma-complete or ma-accept yung ating applications. And i-update ko kayo guys. And then dito makikita na yung pending review. So your submission is pending review. So nandito lahat yung ating informations, and then kailangan na natin itong hintay na ma-approve.